such a cute girl, you know, you wouldn't think that. And she actually was able to break the opponent. She has stun, a great global skill to teleport down, jump down to the opponent, deal a lot of damage and slow as well. So here we are moving straight into game 1. So our tournament bracket currently is a best of 1 series, only for the side of the single elimination. For the side for the finals, it will be a best of 3. So that's it for this tournament. So all games are very important. So just give run through to all you guys. So the recall function is like a teleport function in this game, but you will not be able to teleport onto minions. You need to be able to teleport onto towers until you reach a higher level and you unlock the proper runes and talents. You can decide that as something that you want. So you're going to see 3 members moving down the bot lane side currently. You're going to try ward up and scout the area. So 2 things that are very important on this map is the buffs. You can see one will spawn right here in this location, and one will spawn down here in this separate location as well. So when you kill the minion, whoever gets last hit will receive a buff, and the buff on the attack damage and ability power damage together, or buff on the speed, 30% buff on the movement speed, or grant goal. And you're gonna see a quick wall planted by the side of Ispanji in order to reward. So both players being very cautious, trying to spot out the opponent as much as possible, and to no avail just yet. But here we will see bottom side, Namesis will be prepared to take this. So we're gonna see a 1-1-3. I believe one of them will be in the jungle farming on the side of Namesis, and 2-1-2 composition was out of Newbies on the red side. So they're just trying to push aggro on. I wonder who they're gonna give it to though. And they're gonna give it to the carry, and he got the defensive buff, so it's not gonna be that great, but still good enough. Oh! He tries to go on the ball for the side of Halo. He will get caught by the binding, gets knocked up, stun twice, and that will be first blood. The first kill goes to Pro Kiesa. I suppose it fits his name. So here we are. One thing they need to be careful about, the wards have to go down much earlier in this game, because you need to be careful for such hidden tactics just like that. So both things need to be very careful. Once having top side though, we do see them securing the buff as well. So this is a bad start for the side of Team Newbies. They did not secure the early buff, so this one is putting them further behind. Here we see just letting the Pro Kiesa farm the cringe carry, while Sardos is the support, just pushing back the opponent as much as possible. The mid side is still a fair game. Top side though, losing a bit on the farm, so we're gonna see what happens from here. So here we're gonna take a look. Both teams just walking around bot side. They're very cautious though. You can see Simai right now in the jungle, just clearing out those camps. Doing it slow and steady, picking everything up. Farming as much gold and experience as possible. So during the jungle camps, you will level a bit slower, that's a given, but you allow your laners to have 2 solo laners that will level up much faster, so there's going to be a great benefit like that. Oh, you're gonna see Yuhahai trying to clear off this. He didn't take any damage at all because he's been playing very safe, so he's only just picking up CS right now, just make sure he got the experience and not taking any damage at all. Not much action on the early side, both teams just trying to farm up the level as well as get as much experience as possible. Mid side though equal. He is one of the hyper carries I suppose in the end game, because his ultimate, if he kills the opponent, it allows him to gain more ability power damage, so which will help out in overall ability and skills. So this game, we have I suppose 5 ratios of skills, of stats now, stats to be more exact. So there's the strength attribute, intelligence attribute, as well as the agility attribute. But other than that, there's still the fact where there's a attack damage as well as ability power. So people, we play this game, we're able to see a difference in both of them because the color of the skill is different. So we're able to see what adds up. And bottom side though, we do see the walls coming up. Both teams being very cautious. Sima wanted to go for the gank. He managed to take the attack damage buff though, which greatly buffs the attack damage as well as ability power. So he is going to try and go for a gank down the mid side. Oh, Panzo Hattori, Iru Azal, will he be able to spot it out in time? Here we go, the stun, he has nowhere to go, the stun lands, oh, but the follow-up stand by the side of Spang J, I suppose I should pronounce it, I'll ask him later how it's pronounced, misses, so that was a failed gank. But with this eco, we'll be able to farm much better and safer. He's at the side disadvantage for the poke coming off from the side of Iru Azal. So here top side though, Yuha High about to hit level 6. So we might see a gank coming off from Simai on the Spangy, because he'll be able to chain CC as well. And they should be able to land the kill on this solo, as they are both agility heroes, so they are a bit squishy in the early side of the game with the items and will not be able to do that much damage. Also currently, Eco went back, so we're gonna let Sima Yi farm up the mid lane, get back some of the experience, gain the level, move on from here. The bottom side though, we do see that Halo as well as Pro is being pushed back really far behind. There's nothing much they can do between the double poke coming upside from the bottom lane. So Sima Yi preparing himself for the gang. Top side though, Yiha level 5, almost gonna be 6. I believe. Hope he's gonna go in, nope. Just pushes them away. They took the tower shot from the south uppers, so they need to be very careful. Sima Yi is still deciding whether he wants to gank mid or top. Indecisive bottom side though, we do see again coming out from the south. Iwaza, will he be able to break the bottom lane? He's still going jump in with the silent, but the dash coming out from Procaster will be sufficient to get out. No, the slow comes up for follow up, but will Iwaza be able to secure the kill? No, he is forced to fall back. We see the stun missing from the side of Sados, and here we will see Spang G. He does teleport back onto the bottom tower to call for support. But while this is happening though, Eco is happy farming the mid, so a great initiative coming up from the side of Newbies to help the bottom lane, but it was not really that well executed. Crow was a bit too low to go out for the stun instead of forced to fight. So here we will see top side though, being pushed out further away. Oh, the stun goes on, and here is the chain damage coming up. Not that much damage just yet. Oh, the CC goes on, and here they pick up the kill onto Apus. Eco gets that. So 2-0 score. Still a very slow game coming up from both sides of the team. Bottom side though, they managed to break the tower with the 3-man push as they managed to force everyone to back off. So this is going to put Namesis in a 3k gold lead. And most of the gold though going onto the side of both carries in the mid lane and the bottom side. So they need to be very careful for the side of Newbies. Newbies, they did not manage to get that much CS at the bottom, so you can see the CS difference is really huge, which is currently affecting the overall gameplay. It's also PT to react or do anything to the opponent. So here we will see both teams being very cautious, but so far have not been able to gain any advantage or anything. So top side though, we will see once again both of the carries are put together. They're going to try and push on this top tower, but teleport coming in is going to force them to fall back. We see some pull coming out, but oh, was it dodged? There's no damage coming from it. I wonder what was the overall skills that Amazin went. So here we're going to see a lane swap. So they're going to go from very methodical push for the side of the blue team. They're just going to try and push in, slowly push in, breaking a tower, then change the lane, break the next tower, and so on and so forth. Here we see Yuahai though, he has the level advantage against the bottom lane, who's only level 3, both at level 3, they won't be able to do much. Here we see some posts coming up, and without a strong crowd control coming up from the side of Newbies, they do have a lot of potential damage, but if they cannot get the level though, then the damage, they won't be able to dish the damage out. So here we will see Sados picking up the buff. He should be giving the slow cancel. Oh, here we see though a kill coming up, but Sima Yi was there to back up. Through Azam will fall down. And with the buff, defense speed buff going on to the side of invasion. Oh, the wall goes out immediately. They're not gonna let him go, but the stun will not be able to land, so he will be able to back off on this. So now currently 4-man at the top, because they know he roamed from the side of Azam, so they will not be able to gain any advantage from this. And you're gonna see the side of the B team, we're gonna lose one more tower up top. Bottom side though, both level 3, nothing much they can do against Yuahai, which is too strong for them already at level 8. So far this pushing strategy is working really well for the side of Namesis. So now they're gonna slowly pressure the top lane, then they send someone back to the mid lane though to defend, because Hanzo Hattori is right there. There's Azar is just picking up CS. He's gonna be really hard to do it, and here we see the going on. Whoa! But Eco with a combo manages picking off almost immediately. So this does not seem to bode well for the side of Namesis, and for the side of Newbies. For the side of Namesis though, they have not really went back to buy any items, procure any upgrades just yet. So except for the boots, you can see all of them have taken out the arcane boots. 3 of them will be able to clear out the mana for the team, so they're able to spend non-stop without any worries. So here 3-man pushing mid as well. So Newbies is a bit slow to react to this, they're not sure what they can do, so they're trying really hard to farm up as much as they can. before they try to engage for a fight. So their team is quite annoying because they have two invisible heroes. If it's done well, they should be able to secure kills for the team. But they're being quite cautious of all what's happening. So this is upstairs here, up top though. We will see Pro KSer standing up here alone. And the kills are going to come out from the side of Almazan as well as Imuaza, who is back up reach in time though. Nope, there goes the slow and the follow-up damage. I don't think they will be able to secure anything from here. Oh, the dash out though. He is doing his best, so the defensive buff kept him alive for quite some time, but still not going to be enough. But now they are surrounded. Sima Yi coming out from the back, and here we will see them chase. Oh, the stun lands. Last hit, he throws the skill, lands the kill, and this will be a 1-for-1 trade. Great effort forming off on the side of Newbies, but they took too long to secure the kill, which allowed the entire team to react and move up top to secure a counter kill for themselves with the gang. You can see both teams are rolling out quite heavily and trying to spot out the opponents as much as possible, but currently the map pressure is really strong coming out from the side of Team Namesis. They've taken down the 3 outer turrets, which will lead to a lot of vision control beams. You can see, oh, he's being surrounded, he has nowhere to go, and Eco picks up the kill once again easily. No effort needed at all. So let's be able to check this. Alright, oh, it didn't work. Alright. So here we will see Sados so taking a bit too much down shots, but there's no one there to hunt him down, so it's going to be just fine. So currently they put cancer in the mid. He's just happy freely farming a lane. You are high as well. He so far has not really engaged into any fights, but he's just been making sure he secures the lane and making sure that they don't leave. So his teammates will be safe in going out as much as possible. You can see right now, Pro and Hilo, they were forced to stay at the tower the entire time, so they're going to try to move to mid to rise the ball. But what else happening though, Amazin, they're trying to go onto Pro KSer together with Apples, but that was a bad decision. Of course, they are level 2 low, and here we can see trying to go again, and they got decimated, just bursted down so quickly. We will see the blade of Soul Devourer being picked up already, so that's a lot of damage coming out from the side of Pro KSer, and with the potential burst and skills he has, that puts them in a bad position. They can't really go for a one-on-one, they need to lock him down, go for the chains CC in order to secure the kill. And here we will see though, this recall should stop of the stun coming down, and he gets stunned immediately, chain CC, and that is a sad Prince of Persia in nowhere to go. I'm not sure why he didn't cancel his teleport. If he did, he would be fine, but he decided not to. So currently for the side of Namesis, they're dominating the entire side of the map though. Bottom side is still being pushed by URI. You can see they're just moving methodologically. For the side, they destroyed the top tower, and then they went to the mid side, and now they're focusing on the bottom side, and this is giving them a total of 14k gold lead. They're 8 kills ahead as well. In terms of the overall CS, the minion score is really far away. There's so much for the side of Nemesis to do. They can just go in for the kills as they are all almost hitting level 11. Except for the jungler as well as the support. So there's for the side of Amazon trying to go in, trying to do some damage, but it's just a slight poke. Didn't really do that much. So for the side of Newbies, they're going to have a hard time defending this. The tower is almost 50% down, but it's still safe just yet. We're going to see everyone back off on the side of Nemesis. I suppose they want to kill off the jungle, get some CS, especially procure those items with the 20k and 7k gold right now that's sitting in their pockets, and try to pick everything up. So here we will see them recall picking up the items. So here we will see Sados go for the Mystic Iron Shield. So it's going to be playing true to the support, I suppose, but he's going to go for more defensive skill. Basically, be able to stand up top to take something. And here we also see Yohai going for the stun and the damage follow up, and they will pick up 1 kill just like that. Oh, Amazi, I don't think you wanted to reveal yourself. Luckily, he will manage to enter the fog of war in time, so there was no follow-up damage coming up from Pro KSer. So both teams trying their best to secure this win. For the side of Nemesis, they're having a much easier time currently with the goal lead as well as item advantage. For the side of Newbies, they're trying to use every single chance they have, and look at the tank, he's just too strong right now for them to deal with. Oh, a lot of things coming right up. Both teams being very cautious. I still think though they should split push for the side of Nemesis, but I think they know that with 5 men, even they're forced to fight, they should be able to win, so they're not worried about anything. Here we will see them walk in. The stun goes down, and there goes. Oh, he manages to jump away the last second. Pro will be making out. The ultimate comes in, no one. He will get shut down from the side of Pro Cancer, and they'll be able to pick up this tower as well. That was a great thing coming from Pro. He could have picked it much further because it was a hiding crash. So here we will see those stuns coming out. UI getting chunked down. The backside though, we will see Azar trying to go in. He will not be able to secure anything. But with the poke, oh, the Bunny Hunter goes in. Salvage picks up. Will not be able to pick up a kill. Gets stunned back. Chin CC chunked down. And here we see the AD carry for the side of Pro Cancer doing so much damage. Managed to secure a triple kill by himself as they were scattered, so he could go on to them one by one. Don't need to worry about the burst or chain crowd control coming onto him. So both teams, with this, the barracks has been destroyed, so the lead minions will be much stronger for the South Nemesis for the mid side, so they're going to hold on to this great advantage. So 15 minutes into this, they are having an 18k gold lead. The team Newbies must really be trying to figure out the options. Actually, we see few items being bought out, but nothing significant just yet. On the side of Namesis though, we can see we pick up the Crown of Ages for Sima Yi, leading into before turning stuff of Bloodlust, the spell map coming out from the side of Ko. So going for more safe build. Sorry about that. So for the side of okay, so let's pick up the Dreadmass as well, which grants lifesteal, attack speed, movement speed whenever you deal damage to an opponent champion. So that's going to increase his mobility as well as attack speed. So here we will see Newbies trying to clear up the jungle as much as possible, trying to get back as much farm as they can before the next fight happens. Oh, Sada's going in, he'll back off. Oh, he will get caught right here for the side of boss. There he goes. So free kill coming from Eco. The burst is just too high. On the side of support versus support. Sado's misses the binding, so Hello won't be able to get away. Eco no, not going to let this kill away. Here comes out the stun. Oh, the perfect jump once again from Pro. We'll make it out safe and sound this time. What else happening though? Mazim was chunked down. I'm not sure why he revealed himself. Or was that the... oh, never mind, there is the blue ward, so to speak, to reveal invisibility. So if everyone up here, 4 men up top, 1 man at bottom, the speed bump as well. It's going to be really hard to kill Pro Cancer, but nope, he's just going to move up top and move towards his, together with his team. Oh, nope, he has been back off. Don't lie to me, don't cheat my feelings. So he brought the blue ward as well in order to secure kill and be able to fight against Izo Azar as well as Amaze. They do go for him. So here we see some stun coming out, silence, and a bit of damage to poke. Trying really hard to poke them away. But no girl, the stun comes down there, he goes, oh, nearly chunked down, last hit right there. Yuhai will not charge him for the kill, but bottom side though, we will see Pro Cancer pick up the tower, and with this being said, all them moving into positions. Bottom side barracks will go down, and Newbies though have not decided to go and force the fight or anything, so this it will be a free barracks bottom. Oh, here we will see Anzo Hattori going down as Azar trying really hard, but with the blue ward he was managed to spot him out, and Pro Cancer just did so much damage. There was nothing that he could have done. Inside though we see Yuhai charging in, waiting for some damage. Oh, he goes up for the ultimate, knocks out. Nope, he will not get a solo kill. Oh, solo did. With just enough damage, picking up Halo. The Sados and the side pick up Pro as well. And with this, all the barracks, oh, top side barracks are still dead. So people just trying to zone them out, making them unable to come out from the fountain area. And with this, so they will secure the last barracks. And maybe just a kill right now. And here goes Amaze. At the same time though, Yuhai is just pushing down the mid side. Should be able to secure these 2 towers. Oh, everyone is protected. GG has been fought by both teams. So this is a one-sided win. This strong play and show. Oh, never mind. I was about to say that we will see this Senji go down because he's still in a bad position, even with the ward. But he's still a quite squishy hero. And we will see Azmiro Azar pick up the kill. With that being said though, this will be the end game of Pro Cancer stop doing that and just bring down the Nexus score. With that being said, this should be it. We will see the jump in, look at that, go in, try to go for the kill on vehicle, but it just does not have enough damage, and there will be a double kill pickup by Yuha, and that is it. So for the first game of the day for Namesis against Newbies, we will see Namesis secure their first win of the day. So looking at the score screen, we will see that it's just over one-sided. Oh, what is this? We have a player who suffered most damage in this game, so the tank did suffer the most damage, everything is really well. Santos as a support managed to get the most assists as well. So all players doing true to their role in a sense. So that's it for the game 1. So we're going to move on to